welcome back to Digital Corner. My name is Malita, your host, and today we are looking at a very interesting topic, and this is 5G fostering digital transformation, particularly in Zambia. Now, we cannot go on talking about 5G without acknowledging the owners, the leaders of this interesting product. We shall come to that. But please allow me to send out my special thanks to WIAC for hosting us today, and that is Women's Entrepreneurship Access Center located here in Lusaka. And I would also want to send out my special thanks to MTN Zambia for proudly hosting this particular episode. Now, because this is MTN, they're the leaders, we do have a very special guest from MTN Zambia, and this is Mr. Thomas Ngoma, who is also the head of networks, engineering, and design. Mr. Ngoma, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Malita, and thank you for hosting me here today.
You're welcome. Just to find out, how is 2023 unfolding for you and MTN Zambia so far?
Well, we are looking forward to, we're very optimistic. We are looking forward to a very bright year. There is a lot that we have planned for the year. So there are a lot of things that we plan to do for the year. So our customers should look out for more from MTN.
More services and products. Yeah. We look forward to using your products and to get the service that you're offering. Now, Mr. Ngoma, I don't understand 5G is stronger. It uses waves which are stronger than the normal radio waves that are being used by 4G currently. So with this, it means that there will be some parts of the deployment that will be affected in terms of the power consumption of this 5G and also the infrastructure. So from your side as MTN, how do you think we're ready as a country to operate under 5G, considering these two things I've said?
Yeah, thanks. 5G does not operate only in the millimeter wave. It operates in a range of frequencies.
Okay.
So millimeter wave is one of them. So it operates in the same frequency as where our 4G operates, same frequency as where your 3G will operate. And currently, for example, what we've deployed at MTN, the 5G we've deployed uses the same frequency as the 4G frequency. So in this case, you find that there isn't much demand on the power side. Yeah.
So there's no need to upgrade the infrastructure?
There was no need for us to upgrade the power systems. There was no need for us to... There might have been minor changes on the power system, but it's not as it is pronounced today to say there will be a huge change in terms of power consumption for 5G. It's not as high as it is being portrayed here.
You've done your part, you've deployed it on your base stations and all, but when it comes to the end users, are their devices really available on the market for them to use 5G networks?
We can start with the handheld devices, your mobile phone. So you have some mobile phones that are already 5G enabled today, and they are able to enjoy these 5G services on the MTN. If you look at the routers or the MiFis, these are already available in all MTN shops. So you can go to any MTN shop today, you'll find a router that is 5G enabled, and you get one for yourself, then you'll be able to enjoy 5G in your home or in your office.
Okay, so for the benefit of the viewers out there, would you mind sharing the cost of these routers?
Yeah, so these routers are bundled with packages. There's what we call the speed-based package or the bundle package. So I'll talk of the speed-based package. So we have two. One is 30 Mbps speed, and the other one is a 50 Mbps speed. I don't think there's anyone who offers 50 Mbps speed today at the market because they don't have the technology.
They don't have the technology, yeah.
So we have the 5G technology, and we're able to give you 50 Mbps into your home or into your office, and you get that at only 2,259. that comes with a router.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you think the 50 Mbps is too much for you, you can get a 30 Mbps. A 30 Mbps goes for 1,199, and it comes also with a router.
Looking at 5G, it's strong, and I'm sure it runs with high speed.
Yeah.
So of course we're looking forward to having maybe 20 gigabytes per second and stuff like that, 10 gigabits per second from the 30-50 Mbps.
The network itself has that capability. We demonstrated when we did our first 5G site.
Okay.
I think we invited the media, we invited the government, who were there. We were able to achieve a 1 gigabit per second speed. Yeah, so that speed is there. But I don't know if there are, how many people would need that much in their homes.
Streaming live on Netflix, somebody would want that, of course. Yeah, so that's very good. Now we've heard how fast this 5G is, and I'm sure everyone is looking forward to using it. But then there should be, of course, cost implications to that. I don't think it's for free. Well, I don't know if it's for free or not. Probably you can give us an insight of that. What could be the cost implication to the end users for using 5G on your network?
There's no cost implication at all. So if you have a 5G capable device, then you are good to go.
Oh, okay.
There is no any cost implication to that. Yeah, all you need is a 5G capable device, and it's different from the migration from 3G to 4G. When we are migrating from 3G to 4G, you needed to change your device, you needed to change your SIM card. But with 5G, your existing SIM card will still work on 5G.
Yeah, because I remember that time they would tell us to go and change our SIM cards to get 4G enabled SIM cards.
So with 5G,
there's no need to do that.
There's no need for that.
Oh, that's great. That's awesome. So in terms of deploying this 5G in the country, how far has that gone? Or rather, which areas have you deployed 5G? Was it the whole country?
No, we've started first with a major. So we started with Lusaka. So last year we deployed Lusaka. We did Kitwe, we did Ndola, and part of Se1E2.
Okay.
So I need to mention that that was just the first batch. As we speak now, we are busy doing the phase 2 of this rollout. Okay. So add more sites in Lusaka, add more sites in these 2 cities. Yeah, the 2 cities of the Copper Belt cities. Yeah, and in Se1E2. Okay. So once we are done with these major cities, we have very good coverage in these major cities. Then we'll now roll out with the rest of the country.
The rest of the country,
yeah.
So thank you, Mr. Ngoma. Now my main interest is I'm trying to focus more on digital transformation in Zambia. As one of the key issues I think that the government is trying to look into to see how we can transform digitally with our services and our operations, our businesses, and so on. So with the coming of 5G, in connection to transformation, the government is currently working on the digital transformation strategy, which we are hoping will be launched before the end of this year. So how does 5G align itself to that initiative?
Yeah. So with the coming of the 5G will actually accelerate that, because with 5G, you're talking of high speed, low latencies, and enabling a lot of devices to connect to the network. Yeah. So 5G is a catalyst for digital transformation.
So with digital transformation, as we have said, we look at accessibility to internet, and not just accessibility, we're also looking at reliable internet for you to access your platforms. We are talking about digital literacy on the end of on the part of the end users, and this is one of the key actually elements that has to be looked at. We're also looking at infrastructure, and these are some of the bundles that come with digital transformation, and we can see already MTN Zambia has done it. In terms of the accessibility, they've given us a 5G network which will enable us to connect to the internet at a very faster speed than we've been connecting before. So before I let go of Mr. Ngoma, would you have anything else to say to our lovely viewers out there?
At MTN, we believe everyone deserves a modern connected world. So with this 5G that is coming, I think it will just enhance that. So come to MTN, get yourself a 5G capable, a 5G router, then enjoy these super speeds.
Well, thank you so much. And now, not everybody is just looking for, reasons why they should transform, but rather people are looking for how to transform. And MTN is just here for that purpose. How do you transform digitally with your services, your businesses, your operations? By getting a 5G router. Get on 5G network and have supersonic speed. Now, I would like to send out our special thanks to Women's Entrepreneurship Access Center, WEAC, for hosting us today in their spacious building. And also, we thank MTN Zambia for proudly hosting today's episode. MTN Zambia, what are we doing today? Okay, thank you so much. This brings us to the end of the show. But before I let go of this episode, please allow me to leave you with a digital safety for the month. Especially to our parents that have got children, please ensure that you disable or rather uninstall YouTube on your phones. Children nowadays are accessing obscene materials via YouTube and just generally through the internet. Monitor your children. If you want your children to access YouTube and watch cartoons or whatever it is they have to watch, ensure that you put YouTube Kids, which allows children to access material meant for children. We do not want to raise a generation of decayed morals in future. So let's ensure that we protect our children and their future. Otherwise, this brings us to the end of the show. Thank you so much for joining us today. We look forward to having you next time. And we wish you a digital safe month. Thank you.